This message is sponsored in part by Glam Support. Why pay child support when you can give her this kit instead? Because that's what you think she spends your money on anyways, right? Death Deluxe. When you're too afraid to break up with your girlfriend, we will have her convinced you're dead. Our services include a fake doctor to deliver the bad news, acting classes for your friends and family, and a complete funeral and burial service to seal the deal. Yes, dear. Never say the wrong thing again. This device comes complete with a list of all the right things to say so that you can pre-record your answers to your wife. The list includes, yes, dear, those jeans look great, I'll take care of that now, and many more. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Men's Ego Network, where the women have no value at all and the men have to bring everything to the table. I'm the Raging Tomato here reporting to you live the news from the Manosphere. You're watching The Tomato Stew. This week, concerns are flying across the Manosphere regarding the drastic increase on women's body counts, because that's apparently everybody's business. As the number of sexual partners for women continue to rise, Alpha Male Strategies sends out a warning to men across the nation. Let's check it out.
They're all sluts. My mom was a slut. Your mom was a slut. My grandmother was a slut. And your grandmother was a slut. Accept it. Sit there and take it. They're all sluts.
Thousands of grandmothers across the country are being brought into local police stations and questioned on their actual body count numbers in order for authorities to determine which level of slut they will be labeled as. The release of all the grandma sluts back into the community has still not yet been determined. Many children now have to forfeit birthday money, homemade cookies, and ugly knitted sweaters over the next few months. Jess Pearly Things weighs in on the matter as she is determined that these grandma sluts are an absolute menace to society. Let's take a look.
Old whores will always try to drag the more pure women into promiscuity.
You know, I was a whore once. My daughter became a whore too. And I can't wait to see the day my granddaughter follows suit. It'll be great. Family legacy.
With the definition of slut being drawn up by Congress, many wives will soon be deemed as for the streets if they were not an 18-year-old virgin married to a 50-year-old man. This has caused concern for even the most well-respected woman. Tuning in live to comment on the matter, we have Candace Owens. Candace, how do you feel about being considered a slut and for the streets according to the Manosphere?
I can't answer that because I don't know what it means. I don't care to know what it means. I'm not for the streets.
Thanks, Candace. And dare I ask how it feels to be both a boss babe and post-wall at the same time? As grandma sluts are coming forward with their lay counts, historians are rewriting our books to include whoring around as part of cultural norms for the last century. Many have questioned the insta-thought behavior in recent years and when this phenomenon started. Torsha is here to report on the beginning of whorism. Torsha?
Are women all whores on Twitter? Guys, we've been whores for a good 100 years.
I wonder if women were passing around black and white photos of their ankles and having men send telegraphs with their sim commentary while drawing pictures of thumbs up to let her know he likes it. Because of the sudden increase in sluthood, it has recently been theorized that there are actually no virgins left, according to Donovan Sharpe. Let's see what he has to say.
Dude! And how old is this girl who claims she's a virgin? It doesn't matter. There are no virginal women, my friend. Listen, dude, girls are losing their virginities very, very early. You're in college. If she's in college, she can't be a virgin. The universe simply will not allow it. So if she's telling you that she's a virgin, you know she's lying.
So in case you're confused, all women are sluts. No women are virgins, and even if you really are a virgin, you're a lying whore. Hopefully that makes sense. But there is some hope for women, or at least according to Lav, a reformed sex worker who was still capable of locking down a fiancé. She describes the loophole that women can utilize to find a husband, even if they've had more sausage than a hungry man at a sauerkraut festival. Let's see what she has to say.
And your advice is going to lead to more of that.
I've gotten away with a lot because of how intelligent and pretty I am, and because of how funny I am. So,
intelligent, pretty, funny. I don't quite understand. Andrew Wilson from the Crucible is here to mansplain whatever it is that Lav is trying to say. Andrew?
Okay, so what Lav is saying to you here, this is what she's actually saying, believe it or not. She's saying that a young woman at 24 who goes to a high-value man and says, look, I know I've read lots of books and had great experiences and stuff, but I fucked a lot of dudes. He's going to find her more valuable than an 18-year-old who goes, I'm a virgin, but I don't read too much.
Thanks, Andrew. It all makes sense now. And with the lack of virgins around the world and all the women being sluts, studies have shown that fapping has decreased significantly, and men have started a No-Fap November support group to assist men getting used to the idea that their hand is no longer their best friend. Sterling Cooper, Michael Sartain, and Rollo Tomassi lead the pack with their opening statements during a No-Fap November group call.
Hey man, I don't touch my cock. Great. Now what? Like, where's that?
Hi, I'm Michael. Guess what? I don't touch my cock.
Like,
all right. So,
and it's been 90 days since I've touched my penis.
That's so great. And I'm super proud of you, Uncle Rollo. I can't wait to tell everyone at the family reunion. And while some men are finding a positive outlook to the increase in sluts, not all men are fond of it. Abba and Preach are boycotting the sluts across the board and even refusing to marry them. Unfortunately, with no virgins in sight, they are left with only one option. Let's see what it is.
Hey, look at me. I marry me, baby. I pronounce us me and me.
I wonder what his honeymoon will be like. Couldn't be any worse than Donovan Sharpe's, though. There are men, unfortunately, taking advantage of this recent slut discovery, and to no surprise, John Anthony lifestyle is at the top of that list. Venereal diseases have risen across Brazil, coincidentally, every time John's wife goes away on a business trip. Let's take a look.
But Liz is traveling, so I kind of went on like a pussy bender. She kind of like keeps that in check a bit, because I'll like go bang a girl. I have like a lot of work to do too, so like bang a girl, do a lot of work, maybe bang another girl, and then chill with Liz for the rest of the night. But with her out of town, I busted like 7 nuts a few days ago, just in one day. I think like 6 the day after.
Well, there it is, folks. John Anthony's lay count increasing on a daily basis alongside the venereal disease rates within a 10-mile radius of his house. And don't worry, ladies. I know you're all just as confused as I am. So if you're a virgin, you're really a whore. But you can only find happiness and love if you're a virgin. But there are no virgins. Therefore, there are no women who can be loved by a man. And if you really are a whore, no man will want you. But then why are all of these men teaching men how to have sex with you on the first date instead of actually teaching them how to be a gentleman and how to find a woman at church?
Ooh, wee. That's how you're supposed to ask questions. Let's go, Sarah.
Thanks, guys. And now your favorite segment of the show. It's time for...
Still be a cheat process. Still be a cheat process.
Now my standard is boobs away, butt away, belly button away. Yes, I think we could start with that. Appropriate for a wife, mother, and 30 and up. Because guys, over the age of 30, let's start dressing more modest. Yes, it is time to change your style a little bit. You are not 25 anymore.
Choose your character.
Pardon me while I change into a blanket so nobody actually knows I have boobs or an ass. Well, that's it for this week, folks. Thanks for joining me on the Tomato Stew. Tune in next week for my lay count.
I am called a slut. But at what point does a slut begin? It's not after the first guy. Virgin love is sweet and pure. I'm confident that I'm immaculate. Fucking one guy won't make me a slut. second guy's inevitable, cause the first one's never great. Still the sex is bad to the point where I may as well just masturbate. So number 2's now in the past, and so are 3 and 4. Relationships that just don't last, cause all I wanna do is just explore. Fucking 5 guys won't make me a whore. Then in my college years I really got into the game. I wore short skirts and high-heeled boots and perfected the walk of shame. A jock, a freak, the whole math league fleshed out my education. Doggy style, reverse cowgirl, yeehaw, what liberation down below. Fucking 17 guys won't make me a hoe.
But I was Diamond One Widow. Oof. Fire.
No, so there's nothing you could do that would. There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing you could do as a female that would make it so like you can't come back and say like, but I'm hetero.
Everyone in chat should start chanting "Leave, leave." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Would you have a lesbian?
Word in 5 minutes. Jesus Christ.
Would you have a lesbian affair and say that you're heterosexual?
I think I'm waiting for something
Ashley.
like rational to engage with. It's a little.
You're not gonna
difficult
get it.
when Maddie's
Leave,
just
leave,
Ashley,
weird,
would you?
This and that. I think with Maddie, it's all like over sexualized. A little bit of racist stuff thrown in there. I hate my own country.
Maybe shut the
so
fuck
yeah, it's a little
up.
hard to engage
That's why
with.
she's
It's
an
just a little
honorary
too hard to engage
Thor.
with.
That's why she's
True.
an honorary Thor.
And
then
Nevi's
with
an
Ben-
honorary Ashley
with
because she
Ben-
talks over everyone and won't shut the fuck up. Now I'm
Right.
talking.
With Ben, I just can't
Ashley
conceptualize any of the
here.
things that you're saying because they're so homoerotic.
Nevi,
and
shut up.
disgusting
Shut up.
That you just
Shut up.
can't engage with
Shut
it.
up.
But I was Diamond One Widow. Oof.